Thank you, Krupali. જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય શ્રીમન નારાયણ. તને આવશે. માતા પિતાને વાલામાં વાલું જો કોઈ હોય તો એ છે દીકરી. અને આજે અમારી લાડલી હર્ષિતાના આરંગેત્રમના સુપ્રસંગે એને માટે બે શબ્દો બોલવાનો મને જે લાવો મળેલ છે એના માટે ઉત્સાહ અને મહેનત માટે હું મારી લાગણી વ્યક્ત કરવા માંગુ છું. બાળપણથી જ હર્ષિતાના મનમાં અને પગમાં તનગનાટ હતો કે હું જરૂર ભારતનાટ્યમ નૃત્યમાં આગળ વધીશ. અને એ 7 વર્ષની અવિરત સાધના કરી આરંગેત્રમ સુધી પહોંચી. જોકે એની આ સાધનામાં એની મમ્મી તથા દાદીનો પરિશ્રમ ઉભરી આવે છે. આજે એનું પરફોર્મન્સ જોઈ અમારા દરેકના હૃદયમાં ઉત્સાહ સમાતો નથી. અને એની આ સફળ યાત્રામાં પ્રથમ વંદનીય એવા ગુરુ મિસિસ ભાવના ઠાકર અને ગુરુ મિસ મનીષા ઉપાધ્યાયનો મોટો ફાળો છે જ. અને નસીબદાર હોય તેને જ આવા ગુરુ મળે. અને આજે એ બંને ગુરુ અમારા પરિવારના સભ્યો જ હોય તેવી લાગણી થાય છે. છેલ્લે અમારા આમંત્રણને માન આપી પોતાનો કિંમતી સમય ફાળવી ઉપસ્થિત રહેલા સગા સ્નેહીજનોને આ આરંગેત્રમના કાર્યક્રમમાં હાજર રહેવા બદલ જોગી કુટુંબ સૌનો આભારી છે. તથા કદી પણ ન ભૂલાય એવા સહકાર બદલ શ્રી નિભા આર્ટ સંસ્થાના અમે ઋણી છીએ. ભવિષ્યમાં પણ આપ સૌના સહકારની આશા સાથે જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, જય શ્રીમન નારાયણ.
Namaskar. I'm Rahul, father of Anaita and Sanjana. Anaita and Sanjana have been learning Bharatnatyam for the last 7 years. And I must confess that when they started, I did not think that I would be standing on stage at their Arangetram. I made the mistake of assuming that, like other hobbies and passions at their age, this too will be a passing fancy. I remember telling Malvika that even if they don't continue with their Arangetram, hopefully they will learn something about grace, poise, a little bit about dance, Indian culture, somewhere along the way. Today I see my daughters have grown into teenagers who are exposed to urban lifestyles, listen to Western music, enjoy their fast food, and don't miss a single class of Bharatnatyam. That is a tribute to their gurus and the joy they bring to their dance. In their early years, when we asked them to show us what they learnt in their class, one of them would be very willing to show us what she learnt, and the other one would be very reluctant. Now, I'm not going to name which is which here because I will have a fight at home when I get back. But most of you know them, and I'm sure you'll be able to guess which is which. Anaita and Sanjana's journey to this Arangetram would not have been possible without the coaxing and perseverance of their mother, Malvika. I remember how in their early years, when sometimes they would want to go and play basketball or meet their friends, especially on the day they had class, and Malvika had to convince them to continue, and she would always say, just for a few more months. And it's been a long journey of 7 years. I haven't heard them complain for the last 4 years. So it's for the first 3 years that we heard this, just a few more months. The last few months have been hectic and intense for us all, and more so for Malvika, who has handled the organization of the Arangetram with hardly any help from me. Thank you, Malvika. Lastly, to my girls and to the gurus, I thank you for all your patience and all your hard work, and to my girls for making us very proud today at their Arangetram. Namaskar.
I thank you all for coming for this Arangetram today. આજે તમે બધા આવ્યા એટલે તમારા खूप खूप आभार. आज तुम्ही सर्वजण इथे आलात याबद्दल तुमचे खूप आभार. आता इंग्लिशमध्ये हवे इंग्लिशમાં. This event was possible only due to the blessings of the Lord Almighty and the relentless perseverance of both our gurus, Bhavna ji and Manisha ji. Manisha ji and Bhavna ji took the girls under their wings and trained them for this today. It all started when Sanjana was 5 years old and she asked me whether she can learn how to dance. She started with Shri Nibha Arts Guru Manisha ji when she turned 6. In 2 days, Anahita said, Mama, can I too join? Is it too expensive? And I was only too happy to let her join Sanjana. The past 7 years have been a journey of learning for all of us, and the past 8 months have taught us a lot. We understand and respect each other much more. The girls missed out on many fun events, but they never complained, and I'm proud of them for that. I thank you all for coming and blessing my girls today. Some of you have come all the way from Ahmedabad, Pune, and all the corners of Mumbai. It's not easy to come all the way from Mumbai, and that too on a Sunday. I thank our principal of Bhai Petit School, Ma'am Marfatia, for taking out her valuable time and coming to bless the girls today, and the teachers of our school. Sanjana studies in Bhai Petit Girls School, and Anahita passed out last year. I thank my yoga guru, Jagruti Ben, and my yoga friends who made the beautiful rangoli which you have seen outside. And my mother-in-law who was always there to encourage me. Thank you, Mummy. Thank you very much. My mother, who was a pillar of strength for me always. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Rahul, for being there when I needed you always. I thank Ramni sir and all the musicians for doing a beautiful job here today. Anahita and Sanjana are doing their Arangetram with Harshita Jogi. I thank her parents for their cooperation. We had a wonderful time working out together, sometimes, but it was fun. I, of course, cannot end without thanking Dr. Kripali Thakur, our compere today. She's a qualified medical doctor as well as a Bharatanatyam dancer. She has performed Bharatanatyam in India as well as abroad. Although she's been passionate about her dance, she has had little time to pursue it because of her studies. I think that's all. Thank you very much for coming. Please enjoy the rest of the program. There is a lot to come still. I will now hand the mic to Anahita, Sanjana, and Harshita. They can thank you all. Thank you very much.
Good morning. Our Arangetram is the result of a lot of hard work put in by our gurus, obviously, and our parents over the few years. We've given many occasions of worry to them and made them very angry, but it is their faith in us that has boosted our confidence, and that's why we're standing here. We have tested the patience of our gurus when we irritated them when we couldn't get a step correct, but we've also seen their loving care when they helped us get it right. We pray that our performance today brings you joy and you're happy with what we've done. In the last few months, we have put our practice before anything else. Friends, movies, classes have all taken the second place. This period of time has been a mix of emotions, exhilaration, exhaustion, irritation, joy, and laughter, and today pride in what we are presenting before you. We seek your blessings and good wishes as we go forth in our lives. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you are enjoying our Arangetram. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to the Almighty, that is Lord Nachraj. Without His divine blessings, this performance would not have been possible. He is the one who has given us the courage to perform. I would also like to thank my dear parents for their continuous support. They were the ones who inspired me to learn Bharatanatyam. Whenever I got discouraged or was ready to give up, they inspired me to face my challenges without any fear. I would also like to thank my respected gurus, Mrs. Bhavna Thakur and Ms. Manisha Upadhyay, without whom this program would not have been possible. As we know, about 2 months prior this day was festive season. Fun and exciting festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi, Janmashtami, etc. were going on. Still, our teachers, busy in household work, took out their precious time for our practice. My guru, Ms. Meenu Upadhyay, always persuaded us to practice to achieve perfection. In the course of our practice, I have spent many inspiring moments of my life with my friends and my teachers, Anaita and Sanjana also. I would also like to salute my guru, Mrs. Bhavna Thakur, for her beautiful choreography. She is amongst the best dance choreographers that I have come across. A big thanks to my grandparents and my family members who supported me and taught me to dance with confidence also. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to the singers, musicians, costume and makeup artists who have put in the best of their efforts to make this performance successful. And last but not the least, it is your gracious presence and encouragement that has provided us with an inspiring touch. Thank you.
I'll take a minute. In my speech, I forgot to mention somebody who has done a very good job on the girls today. Our makeup team, led by Anand Bhai and his team. A round of applause for them, please. Thank you.
Last but not least, everybody just Anand Bhai, who has done the musician makeup. આનંદભાઈ સિરિયલોમાં પણ કરે છે અને જેઠાલાલની સિરિયલમાં આનંદભાઈ જ મેકઅપ કરે છે બધી વાર. અને અહીંયા મ્યુઝિશિયનની વાત કરી પણ I would always say કે they are my family and without all of them I am nothing, because literally in front of them if you will see we are zero in Carnatic music, especially I. So I admit that. So Ramni ji, Rajesh ji, Prafulla ji, Narayan ji, Parmeshwaran ji, Gopalan ji, they all are like my family. And whatever I think, if I would do some mistakes, which might, but they are graciously always helping me, that the audience won't come to know, of course, but I know that. So thank you very much. From my heart. Thank you.
So we had a lot of emotional talks here, everyone pouring their hearts out for the Arangetram. So we quickly move on to our next item. This item is basically a Varnam based item. After years of training of footwork, intricate complex dance movements, the dancer reaches a stage where she is able to grasp one of the most important aspects of Bharatanatyam. That is abhinaya, that is facial expressions, communicating with the audience through their expressions. It is a very integral part of Bharatanatyam. So for today's Varnam item, which is an abhinay based item, Harshita, Anahita and Sanjana will be performing the 8 jhankis of Srinath ji. I'm sure, as all of you all know, the 8 jhankis are Mangla, Shringar, Gwala, Rajbhog, Uthapan, Bhog, Sandhya Aarti and Shayan. This item will basically represent the relationship of God with that of his devotees. Now, as we all know, that the most unconditional form of love in this world is that of a mother and a child. So in Vaishnav Panthi, Lord Srinath ji, which is Lord Krishna, is viewed as a small little innocent child, and the devotee, as a mother, dresses him, feeds him, makes him go to sleep, plays with him, but most importantly, loves him unconditionally, infinitely. I don't think I have much to say about this item except the fact that let the 3 of them take us to Nath Dwara in our minds and let us witness the 8 jhankis of Srinath ji as they devote themselves to God, treat them as a little child and show their infinite devotion towards him. Thank you.
વર્ણમ. હવે પછીની પ્રસ્તુતિ છે શ્રીનાથજીની 8 ઝાંખી. આ પ્રસ્તુતિ વર્ણમની જગ્યાએ રાખવામાં આવી છે. વર્ણમ ભરતનાટ્યમની મુખ્ય પ્રસ્તુતિ છે. આમાં જતિ, સ્વર, અભિનય અને નૃત્ય બધાનો સુંદર સમન્વય છે. આજની પ્રસ્તુતિમાં શ્રીનાથજીના 8 દર્શન તમને જોવા મળશે, જેને શ્રીનાથજીની ઝાંખી તરીકે ઓળખીએ છીએ. પહેલાં દર્શન આવે છે મંગળા, શૃંગાર, ગ્વાલ, રાજભોગ, ઉત્થાપન, ભોગ, સંધ્યા આરતી અને શયન. જેવી રીતે મા તેના બાળકને સવારે ઉઠાડે છે, નવડાવે છે, તેને તૈયાર કરે છે, તેને ખવડાવે છે, સુવડાવે છે, તેવી જ રીતે વૈષ્ણવ પંથમાં ભક્ત પણ શ્રીનાથજી બાવાને એટલે કે લાલા સ્વરૂપને પૂજે છે. ભક્ત લાલાને સવારે ઉઠાડે છે, નવડાવે છે, લાલાજીને તૈયાર કરે છે, એને ખવડાવે છે, ગાયો ચરાવવા મોકલે છે, એને ભોગ લગાડે છે, આરતી કરે છે અને પછી શાંતિથી સુવાડે છે. મને નથી લાગતું કે આના માટે મારે કંઈ વધારે કહેવાની જરૂર છે. આ પ્રસ્તુતિ જોતાં જોતાં તમે નાદ દ્વારા પહોંચી જશો. તો ચાલો જઈએ નાદ દ્વારા. રાગ, રાગમાલિકા, તાલ, આદિ.
jam ta nam ta rum ta di ta jam ta ka jam ta kita jam ta jam ta nam ta rum ta di